Let's do it. How's it going, Billy? How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, dude, I'm excited. I'm very excited. It's nice to see you're somewhere sunny because over the weekend in Atlanta, we did not have that same weather for Music Midtown. I'm gonna be honest.
Uh-huh. It was a bit muddy
Y-
over
Okay,
there.
so
I
that
was
all right. I right away wanted to ask you that. So I was at the show, right, all weekend long.
Oh, nice.
Backstage, did you guys have the same mud ratio, or were you guys like you had some stuff to walk on, or like what was it like back there?
We had some like whatever those like things are they put on the ground, the like
Yeah.
big plastic giant whatever. So we had that, but it was muddy.
Oh,
And then I'm always like trying to like play a game all the time with anybody that'll play with me, and
yeah.
I love like playing frisbee, and so
Oh,
anywhere I am I'm like who's gonna play with me. And I was like I found this like patch of grass that
okay.
looked like a nice dry patch of grass, and let me tell you, it was not, but it's okay, I did it anyway. I was
Well, I was gonna say you came out and you were totally you had the fresh fit on, like there didn't seem to be any mud or anything. So all right, so were you
it was chill.
there you go. I like it. Good. Yeah, because I do have to say too, just like real quick, I'm sure you probably heard it before. So my family was in town for Music Midtown. My dad's the kind of guy like music was not made after 80s and 90s, like it kind of just stopped. That man wanted to get closer so that he could rage, especially when you were like, all right, everybody jump up and down, jump. And I was like, Dad, I think you're gonna break an ankle. Like, chill, bro, because he's older. So
Oh my God. Oh, I love to hear that. I also love to hear that because that show in particular had so many like probably just like people's dads or
oh,
like people's some guy, and
yeah.
there were so many and I love seeing that in the crowd because
Yeah.
like sometimes they're too embarrassed to whatever, but there was so many that night and they were just like refusing to like jump around and do stuff, and I was like, guys,
I'm so dead.
like
Yeah, please get it
embrace.
going.
Yeah, but I love that about your dad. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
so he was there. He had long hair. You might have seen him. He's definitely he looks
Oh,
like a character.
that's
I
amazing.
will. I for sure will. I do. So did you get to like do anything in Atlanta, or was it like a quick in and out on?
Dude, I was there for like barely like 30 hours. Like it was kind of nuts. But I like coming in and out of places, but I was kind of bummed because I really love Atlanta. Atlanta's like one of my favorite spots to go. I
No,
love it
no,
there.
we were glad to have you in town. Glad to have that performance. You know, and it was the last one of the year. You're done as far as tour goes, dude. How's it feel? Like this is why I love interviewing you now because it's like it happened. You did the damn thing. How's it feel?
I mean, it feels good. It feels like weird because this tour has been going on for almost 2 years now.
I know we love it. I do want to ask the only note or thing that I was mad at for Music Midtown your performance. We did not get the remix to what was I made for because I know you did it at other festivals and then you let us in the crowd do it. But I was wait. Do you like? Is that like your favorite remix of it? Your favorite rendition? Like, be honest.
I love I love that you're calling it a remix. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Like the first time I saw it, I remember sitting on the couch, and the first time I saw it was like the first one.
Yeah,
There's like
there's
sh-
millions.
she made like 80 of them.
Yeah.
Um and I was like sitting on the couch and it played, and I was literally sitting there like
No way.
I was like, this is the greatest thing to ever happen to one of my songs. And then she just made more and more and more and more and more. And it's funny because people are like, ask about like, getting the lyrics wrong and like, do you ever get the lyrics wrong? And I'm like, she's not
She's
getting
handling it.
that's her lyrics. Like those
Yeah.
are not she's not getting the lyrics wrong. She's like, those are her own lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She made it hers. She made it her song.
yeah, come
Oh,
on.
I love it. Well, just the more along that line too, like saying like you're sitting on your couch watching all those. What's like your reaction to people's reaction? Because I feel like I was crying watching half the videos where people showing like birth and like babies. Is that like do you love that seeing that kind of stuff? Or you're just like oh man,
I mean, it's like it's intense as hell. Also because the like predominantly the videos to the song, I mean, a lot of them are just like devastating. Like just like devastating about being a woman, devastating about being a human, being a child, growing up, relationships with your parents, relationships with your siblings, relationships with your friends, with your partners, like everything under the sun has
yeah,
been put to that song, and it is Like, I'm sure everybody is tired of this. Like, when did it? Is everyone's like, oh my god, like stop.
You can
But
tell by the reaction from the crowd. People are still loving it. Come on.
it's, I mean, you know, it can't get old. But I as soon as like the song came out and it started being in every video, I was like, every time I would open TikTok, I'd be like,
Like, you know, you're like, let's go, views are up, baby, let's go. And then just to even further on that, I know you've already won an Oscar before, right? So like, are you still like pumped? Like, okay, this is tipped. Like, maybe I think it was like Variety or some big publication was like, this is heavy favorite to win. Like, do you still get like, let's go, or are you just like, I've done that already?
oh yeah, I don't care. No, it's the coolest thing ever. Yeah, it's like, I mean, bro, give me a break. That shit is like, it's the most insane. Like, it's truly like the last thing that I thought would ever be a reality in my life. Like, of all of the things that have happened in my life, which is a whole bunch of stuff that I never thought would happen and could not, like, if I could talk to, you know, 12-year-old me, I think about it all the time. If I could talk to 12-year-old me, it wouldn't, I honestly, I shouldn't even if I was given the opportunity, like, I shouldn't even be, I should be stopped. Like, it wouldn't be cool. It would be like too much. It would be too much. And with just being, you know, mentioned in the same sentence as the Oscars is like,
Great.
it's insane. So I am happy with whatever happens, and I'm also extremely stoked.
I love it. Well, look, hey, before we let you go, I know obviously with that being the last show on the tour and everything like that, I don't even know if it's possible in your line of work to have a vacation. Do you get a vacation? Do you get to lock yourself in the door, you and your brother start making new music? Like, what's the vibe? What's the rest of the year? What are we doing?
I mean, I don't know yet. I think that, I mean, right now we're in work mode, so we're very much in like album mode, constantly working on that. So that is like the main thing. And then vacationing, I don't know, dude. I really don't I don't want to travel. I do not like travel.
Really? Is it because you travel so much, or you've always hated travel?
Yeah, it's because I think it's probably because it's part of my job. I'm sure I sound like a fool to people that are like, you don't like traveling, but I've had to travel, you know, for my job since I was like 14. And, you know, and the traveling that I've done is like flying somewhere, sitting in a room for an entire, for days and days, and then a show, and then a plane, and then a hotel room, and then a plane, and then a show, and then so it's like not super ideal. But I just hate flying on a plane so much. I would literally rather do anything else than be on a plane.
Like, what would be your dream transportation? Like a blimp? Like, how would you like to, like, what would be comfortable? Like a train?
Teleportation. I will teleport.
Teleportation.
All right, we'll get on it. I'll work on that specifically so you're okay. All right.
Yeah, but I also like vacation. I feel like vacations are scams.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Well, hey, I mean, all right. So look, hey, that as a fan, that bodes well for me because that means we're getting a solid Power album coming out sooner than later. I love hearing that. Well, look, Billie, thank you so much for stopping by. Honestly, great show. Take all the time you need. Obviously, I know you hate vacation, but get rested up and. Hey, let us know when you're back in Atlanta. I'm ready to get my dad. We'll rage again. Let's go.
Let's go. Hell yeah. All right, cool. I'll see you soon.